Hey guys, Mithril here, back with another tier list video. I know I've been making a lot of these lately, but I've been having fun doing them and, giving my opinions and stuff. Now, there's a lot of characters here, but we're only going to be doing the playable characters for Borderlands 2. So Axton, Zero, Salvador, Maya, Gaige, and Krieg. So ignore all these guys. So, first on the list as the absolute worst, it's going to be Gaige. Now, you may be thinking, why Gaige? Well, I'll tell you why. She was not envisioned for the future of the game. What I mean by that is, at level 50, she was fine. Everything about her was fine. Whatever skill tree you wanted to do, it would work. Level 61, it kind of came a little iffy, but you could still do whatever you wanted to with her skill tree. And then 72 came, and then her builds were anarchy, anarchy, and anarchy. And then you get level 80, and you get the OP levels, like OP 10, and all you can do for her is that one build, anarchy. That's it. You can't run a death trap build, because death trap sucks. You can't do the middle tree, because it sucks. So all you can do is anarchy. And even when you have anarchy, you have to sit and stack it at the like shootable guy in Marcus's place in Sanctuary, and that is just time consuming and tedious. Like, she was not envisioned well for the future of the game at all. And then I'm gonna skip straight ahead to S tier, Salvador. Shouldn't have to tell you why. He's just perfect. His gunzerking ability just makes the game so much easier compared to everybody else. Because if you wanted to, you can do the grog in one hand and then whatever weapon you want in the other. Or you could do something like crit transfer. So basically you have the lady hand or the lady fist in one hand, and then your shotgun to do like his deputy build in the other. So all the crit gets transferred over to your shotgun. The same thing with like the Pimpernel. So you got your Ahab in his right and the Pimpernel on your left. You shoot the Pimpernel, and the bullets that split off do all the Ahab damage. Yeah, he's just perfect. The best character in the game. I shouldn't really have to say much more than that. Oh, then he's got Money Shot. He's got Overkill. Just, I don't know how they did it, but they just made him way too strong even at the beginning of the game. Now, these are my personal opinions. Remember that. So they can change. I'm going to put Axton at D. I wasn't his biggest fan. And why that I mean is I just didn't really click with him. Like, you can do your grenade build, which is basically, you got your fastball. At level 80, I'm trying to think. I don't think you could really do a turret build. Turrets are nice because they're good for like distraction, I guess, but just wasn't really for me. I don't really say much. I didn't play him too often. When I did, it was back when the game's levels were still at like 1561, so you could run a turret build. But now it's just, I'm not really into him. Like, you could do tedier builds and stuff with him, but that's just not for me. All right. And then I'm going to put Maya at, what is this, number 4? You can make her with an SMG build, but compared to someone like Lilith from Borderlands 1, her SMG build is just not as good. It's very subpar. She does have skills like Flee, and there is the glitch in the Scarlet DLC you can use on her, which does make her, like, if you're running the glitch, I'd put her still at A, but most of the time you're not, so I'm just gonna leave her down there at C. What's the skill that it's like the acid cloud kill, I believe it's called. That's very OP for on the lower levels. But even then, like at level 80 and OP 10, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave her there because her green one is basically cloud control, her green skill tree, and the most useful skill on that I think is like fleet. And then you have her middle one, which is like healing, which is nice, but unless you're running with your friends or something, so basically you're gonna go and do her red skill tree. But like I said, unless you're doing something like SMG, I just wasn't a biggest fan of her either, especially at the higher levels of the game. But you can definitely mix and match these two, but this is just how I feel about it. All right, now this one's going to be tricky because I don't know if Zero should be A or B, because Krieg does have his blood explosion, which is basically powerful enough by itself, and then he has his melee build. No one really runs his Hellborn build, especially later levels, so that does bring him down. Zero, on the other hand, has a useful skill like Boar, then he has Critical Ascension, and then he does have his melee build, which is, compared to Krieg's, not as great in my opinion, but it's still viable. So maybe I should put Krieg here at B, and then Zero here at A. Because like I was saying, he's got Boar, which is very overpowered. It can kill raid bosses, it can kill normal bosses. Then he's got Critical Ascension when stacked, is very powerful. And then he's got his melee build. And then he's got kunai and stuff, so you could slag enemies. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to leave it here. But like I said, you can mix these two around, and you could probably mix these two around. The only ones that are concrete are going to be Sal and Gaige. Because Gaige sucks, Sal is good. The best. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but this is definitely how I feel about it. But like I said, you can definitely mix and match A to D, S and F stuck where they are. Anyways, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, because I will appreciate it and it will help out my channel. Also down below in the description below, why'd I say below twice, are my socials. Make sure to follow me there. But alright guys, this is Mithril. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.